Philip Hendrik Nering Burgle, the Baron de Bastrop. Without this man's ingenious skills, the state of Texas may have never existed. It all started in 1820, when a broke owner of a lead mine named Moses Austin rode into San Antonio, Texas on a December day. Moses had just traveled over 800 miles from St. Louis, Missouri, in hopes of establishing the first American colony in what was then Spanish-controlled Texas. But his dreams were quickly shattered when the Spanish governor Antonio Martinez denied his petition for colonization and ordered him out of Texas by sundown or face arrest. The governor made it quite clear there were to be no Americans in Texas. Angry and disgusted, Moses set out to do exactly what he had been told: abandon his plans, leave Texas, and never return. As he retraced his steps through the town plaza, he didn't realize the man that would change his fate was just ahead. A tall, distinguished gentleman he had met only once some 20 years earlier in New Orleans. A Spanish translator who spoke 5 languages fluently and who was now third in command over Texas. A man he knew as the Baron de Bastrop. As their paths crossed, the men somehow recognized each other and offered their hands in greeting. Moses explained why he was in San Antonio and what had just happened in the governor's office. He showed the Baron the petition Martinez had just denied and stressed the urgency of leaving town before sunset. After a moment's reflection, the Baron suggested an alternate plan. He immediately escorted Moses back to the governor's office and convinced Martinez to allow his friend to remain in town as a guest in his home. Over the next 2 days, the Baron helped Moses rewrite his petition, rewording the document to be more in line with Spain's colonization laws. He also made several trips to the governor's office, where he guaranteed Austin's integrity and pointed out that his plan could have significant benefits for Spain. On December 26, 1820, just 3 days after Moses Austin had been ordered out of Texas, he again met with the governor. With the Baron interpreting the details, Moses made his case for colonization and presented the revised document. This time, the governor agreed. Martinez signed the petition and sent it to his superiors for ratification. Spain approved the plan within a month, and a year later, Americans began colonizing Texas, courtesy of the Baron de Bastrop. Although Moses wouldn't live to see his dream realized, the Baron gave the same valuable assistance to his son, Stephen F. Austin, who took over after his father's unexpected death. For the remainder of his life, the Baron worked diligently for Texas. He was appointed as the colony's first land commissioner, elected as the colony's representative in the Mexican Congress, a powerful force working behind the scenes to assure the colonies he helped to create prospered. The original colonies of America's Texas that may have never formed had it not been for a meeting of sheer chance and the determined efforts of a remarkable statesman. Philip Hendrik Nering Burgle, the Baron de Bastrop.